When I think of the Margaret T. Morris Center, it overwhelms me with pride and joy that there is such a program in northern Arizona, even across the state of Arizona, such as ours.
We looked at all the care facilities for Alzheimer's people in this area.
When we got here to Margaret T. Morris Center, it's just, she almost immediately was comfortable with the environment and the staff and the care that she was getting, as opposed to where she was in other facilities.
Head and shoulders, Margaret T. Morris was the best. I mean, really.
The Margaret T. Morris Center is often a better solution than assisted living because we specialize in dementia care. Our caregivers are trained and certified in taking the best care of people with dementia.
This is probably the nicest facility that I've seen, in that it doesn't feel like a hospital. It doesn't feel like a nursing home.
I consider it to be the best and #1 facility for memory care and residential care for a senior that we could find.
My feeling is that this is the best place in Arizona for sure.
We are the only program in northern Arizona that is a specific built memory care community.
I was trying to find a place that would take care of her the way we wanted her to be taken care of, that she would feel like family and that she was in her own home.
Alzheimer's people are very difficult to deal with at times, very difficult. And they do an excellent job at Margaret T. Morris of handling their anger, their disorientation, their feelings. And you watch the people come in angry, isolated, very uncomfortable at being here, and within a very short period of time they're participating in all the activities here. They're participating in life again.
First of all, that we specialize solely in dementia care, so we are able to meet their particular needs. And then also the families love the fact that we do so many things during the day, that we provide activities, there's lots of music, and they know that their loved ones will be well taken care of.
We packed up her things and we came over to Margaret T. Morris, and she was comfortable from the minute she walked in here. It was like home.
And what's great about the Margaret T. Morris Center is that there's so many things that their loved one can get involved with. Activities, socialization, getting to know other people, lots of music, arts and crafts, our horticultural therapy program. The activities are meaningful and purposeful.
I like the gardens outside. Daddy and I go out, I take him in his electric wheelchair out into the garden center, and we watch the tomatoes ripen, and we watch the peppers, the eggplants.
We have horticultural therapy where residents can actually garden in our beautiful award-winning 1-acre gardens, or they can garden indoors during the winter.
One of the things that I love is that we provide so much music here because it's so meaningful to our residents. They smile, they reminisce, they dance, even if they are in a wheelchair, even if they're wheelchair bound. You'll see that toe tapping, their eyes closing, and memories come flooding back.
They engage the people in everyday activities so that they're not just left in a corner somewhere.
At the Margaret T. Morris Center, you'll never see people lined up in hallways. You're going to see people enjoying things in their neighborhood or being part of a larger group for a particular activity, whether it be exercise or crafts or children visiting for an intergenerational program. We keep people active here. We want people engaged in their environment versus sitting around and doing nothing.
It's such a reassuring day when I can get up and know that she's being well cared for. So when I come in at any time, I could walk in that door, I'm going to find the same level of care, the same level of attention, and the same level of safety for our aunt, no matter what.
I like it here because I know they're well cared for and safe, and they're still a family and they're still a person.
We have amazing caregivers, and I'm able to see that on a daily basis. As I take people on tours, just seeing that they're attentive to what's going on with their residents, where they need to be, answering their questions, comforting them, letting them know that everything's okay, encouraging them.
They're very gentle and caring when they deal with the clients, because remember, these are senior people that have various kinds of struggles physically that they have to deal with, yet the staff does a tremendous job at just keeping them comfortable, getting them located where they need to be, providing the services that those clients need.
Every staff member knows every single resident by name. We know the things that they like, so we typically can get them involved.
I have never, in all the months that we've been here, coming almost on a daily basis, I have never seen anyone that loses patience with anyone. They are always kind to them and treat them as if they're their own mother or father.
I love my job here at the Margaret T. Morris Center. I feel that I get to help not only our residents, whom we all love dearly, but the family members, because it's the family members who are walking that long, difficult road, and to come here and have them tour and almost breathe a sigh of relief that there is help for them and that their loved ones' needs will be taken care of so well.
It's not just a facility for people who can't remember and are maybe forgotten by a lot of people. They treat the people here like they are their family.
Just like your home, where you have a bedroom where you sleep, our residence here is set up in that similar fashion, so that residents sleep in their room at night, but then they're up during the day in their dining room, their living room, in the great room, being engaged or sitting quietly, maybe looking through magazines, reading.
One of the things that I love to show our families coming in are our neighborhoods, because it is a wonderful way for the residents to interact with one another, to always have a caregiver there watching over them, making sure that their needs are being met, and then also just a lot of interaction takes place between the residents.
They interact with the residents so deeply, they are truly family members.
I would love to encourage anyone that is interested to find out more about the Margaret T. Morris Center to give us a call, to come on in and take a tour. We'd love to show you the community and see just what a great difference we make.
So when you tour our community at the Margaret T. Morris Center, you are not going to see what you typically might see in a traditional assisted living community or even a nursing home. So in the traditional assisted living community setup, you are going to see long hallways with apartments. And you typically won't see anyone out in your hallways. At the Margaret T. Morris Center, when you tour our community, you are going to see a very warm and welcoming residence without apartments. You are going to see 4 smaller neighborhoods with bedrooms on the perimeter of the neighborhood. You're going to see a living room and a small dining room, very much like a person's home.
You see so many nursing homes where people are just left sitting in a chair or sitting in a wheelchair, and they line them all up, and that doesn't happen here. The facility is arranged so that it feels like a home. It has their TV room, they have their kitchen, and then their rooms are all centered.
One of the reasons our building is set up in that fashion is because we do specialize in memory care. And when a resident comes out of their bedroom, whether it's due to sleeping and waking up in the morning, or taking a quick cat nap in the afternoon, or wanting to spend some downtime in their room, when they open their door, they're not opening it to a long hallway. They're opening up to their residence, their home, where they're going to find our caring and passionate caregivers to support them in whatever their needs are. So they're never going to feel lost or isolated from people. One of the things that we try and educate families about here at the Margaret T. Morris Center is that getting the right care from the very beginning will help your loved one adjust well to their new environment and their new living situation. At the Margaret T. Morris Center, we serve people from the early stages of memory loss until the very end stages. And we always say, come here earlier versus later. You will always find that when somebody comes earlier in their disease process, the transition is so much easier for the resident to become adjusted in their new setting, as well as to help support them keep their independence in their living situation.
I slept on the couch with Mother and Daddy for about 3 weeks before Mother moved in here, so I could pick her up and get her back in bed. And I would read to her till 1 or 2 or 3 o'clock every night, because she could not sleep and Daddy couldn't handle her anymore. They were both in their 90s. And the difference between that and this, night and day.
One of the best assets that this Margaret T. Morris Center provides back to us, one of the feelings we have, is we can go to bed at night knowing that she is safe and comfortable, and that she's receiving the best care that we have observed in Prescott. This is the 3rd facility we've been in, so it's not taken lightly.